All right, truly an honor to be here today. It's, you fast forward, it's year 5 for us here at Oregon and year 3 in the Big Ten. So being a part of this conference has been unbelievable. I told our players the other day, sat down with a few of them, I said, I want you to think back to 365 days ago and what's different about you today than where you're at today. Right now in this moment, what's different than 365 days ago? And I think you see a lot of differences in our team, a lot of differences that we get to be a part of. But first, I want to thank you guys for the job you do covering our conference, covering our team. It's certainly an honor to get to be at a place like Oregon. A lot of that starts with our administration. It starts with President Schultz. It starts with Rob Mullins and our relationship working together. And it's been a lot of fun working with Tony Petitti and seeing the work that he does for our conference. He's a guy that really shares a voice for our conference. And I think that's obviously shown over time here with how the Big Ten's competed over time. Very excited about this season. I really like the work that our guys have put in. Walking in this year, what's different from last year? Obviously, we have some great returning players that have been big contributors to our program. One thing that I recognize is last year I felt like we had a team that had a ton of talent. This year I feel like we have a team that has a lot of experience returning. A lot of those young players that played are now guys that have also had great experience. And I'm excited to see what that looks like. I was really honored today to get to bring 3 players here with me. I'll start talking with about our quarterback, Dante Moore. Obviously, a guy that I feel like has been around for almost as long as I've been around Oregon. Took a little pit stop somewhere else and then came back and joined us. But obviously had an unbelievable year last year and is really obviously a special quarterback. But what makes Dante so special is who he is as a person, seeing the community outreach that he does, the leader that he is for his teammates, the work that he's done, and obviously a guy that can make a mature decision about what's best for his future and where he's headed and what he wants it to look like and how he has some business that he wants to complete. So really excited that he gets to be, really somebody that's showcasing Oregon this week and here at Big Ten meetings. Also got the opportunity to bring Jamari Johnson. Jamari, last year I sat up here and I talked about a tight end at Oregon and how special he was in Kenyon Sadiq. Jamari's also that special. He's a guy that we recruited out of high school. Actually used to play quarterback, and he just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He can run, he can block, he can catch. If you've seen Jamari today, that means you've also seen his smile. He's a guy that makes you feel real special every time he steps in the room. And I'm certainly excited to see what he's able to accomplish this year in our offense. And then thirdly, I got the opportunity to bring Tatum Tuioti. This is a guy that's been along our journey the entire time, as son of our defensive line coach, Tony Tuioti. It's a guy that came in at 215 pounds, and now he's 265 pounds. Has been one of the best players in our league. Certainly a dynamic piece of our front. I remember looking out the window, when Tatum first joined us, and he's out there on the sled, striking the sled, and I think that speaks volumes about his work ethic, the time that he's put in, and what he's created. So Coach Love has done an unbelievable job with our players this offseason. I've said it already here that we're returning a lot of experience, but what's really been impressive was the work that our guys have done. I think this will be the most player-led team that we've had so far in my time here at Oregon. With that experience becomes new leadership roles, and a lot of guys have really rolled into that roles. We also have a couple new leaders on both sides of the ball. Our 4 years here, we've had 3 guys go on to become Power 4 head coaches, and we're certainly excited for Coach Stein and Coach LaPoy and their new opportunities, but that creates a new opportunity for guys in our building, and Chris Hampton and Drew Maringer. Both these guys are all-stars in the profession. They both do an unbelievable job developing players. They understand scheme. They're really good at connecting, and they've created, some great memories in their position rooms, and they've done an unbelievable job hitting the ground running this offseason, having guys in your program that understand your culture, what you want to create. Those guys have been, home runs so far, and I'm really excited to see what they'll accomplish this year. A couple fun facts in the offseason. Got to spend some unbelievable time with my family. We took 7 players to Tokyo, Japan. If you haven't been there, I encourage you to go there. I don't know if all of our players enjoyed the sushi, but we certainly enjoyed the people. It was an unbelievable experience, an opportunity to showcase, our football team, do a kids camp, do a coaches clinic, and really just expose our players to a culture that we grew to love and really understand. But the thing I always love about Media Day is this is a great indicator about what's next, and we're about to hop right into the middle of football season. I absolutely can't wait for it. We got a coaches retreat. When I get back this weekend, we'll have our coaches retreat in Central Oregon, and then go hit the ground running as we attack fall camp. But I'll go ahead and open it up for questions.
Coach, on your left side here, first row.
Hey, Coach. AP Stedham, AP as we see it. Coach, you've achieved the task of winning the Big Ten. You've achieved the task of making the college football playoff. What have you and your staff learned about playing teams a second time?
Yeah, great question. You know, obviously it's a tough league. I think that speaks volumes about our league, especially when you're talking about repeat games within our league. We got some unbelievable coaches, great teams, and there's a lot of things we've studied with ourselves in this offseason. Sometimes the ball's got to bounce the right way. Sometimes you could do stuff different schematically. And I think we'll take all those notes, all the things that we've really studied about ourselves. We've studied some other teams that have won games in their second opportunity, and we're looking for our opportunity to be a team like that. But it means you got to be clicking on all cylinders at the end of the year. Obviously, Indiana had an unbelievable team last year. I think everybody that played them got to see that, and certainly everybody that watched, and then Ohio State the year before. So I'm excited about this group. It's a different level of experience that we have going into this year with this group, and a different coaching group as well. So should be a lot of fun.
Coach, on your right side, first row.
Good afternoon, Coach. Erie Martin, Big Ten student U with the University of Illinois. You land Dylan Raiola out of the transfer portal, and you also get the return of Dante Moore. I know the talks have been to develop Dylan with Dante, but it's hard to ignore the history of Dylan being a journeyman. So do you feel that there's a looming threat there of him possibly hitting the portal again in the offseason, or has that discussion already been made?
Oh, no, I mean, I think there's always a looming threat, but not with Dylan. You know, I feel that Dylan chose Oregon knowing in advance what does it look like at Oregon, right? He wanted to sign up for an opportunity to be with us. We were very transparent throughout the process that there's a great chance that Dante could be back. Dylan's done an unbelievable job changing his body, working really hard. He's got unbelievable talent. He's a really smart player that has the opportunity to get exposed to our system. And, you know, the reality is that you're only as strong as all your players. You need everybody to be a part of that. And Dylan's a big part of the success that we'll have this season, as well as every other quarterback in that room.
On your left side, Coach, towards the back.
Hi, Sam McEwen from the Omaha World Herald. Pursuant to that, there are no red shirts anymore, and this includes Dylan, but it also a ton of your really talented freshmen. So you don't have to navigate a 4-game red shirt any longer. How does somebody with a really talented roster, and you have that, navigate that? And is there a new freedom that you now have to play guys that you may not have been able to before?
Yeah, I think we've always said the conversation, if you're good enough, you're old enough for us. And if guys are playing above the line football, we want to find roles for them on our team. And as you play in those roles, your role grows if you perform. You know, Jordan Davison is a great example for that last year for us. He started off as a short yardage back and became a guy that would carry the ball a lot for us. That's what we're looking for. How can we expose them to that? But now there is that decision that no longer has to be made. Do you preserve this guy's red shirt or do you go ahead and play him? Now we have the opportunity to play him, and they have an opportunity to help their team.
On your right side in the back.
Spencer McLaughlin, Locked On Podcast Network. Coach, when you get a slew of returners like your team has on the defensive line, Dante Moore at quarterback, and others, for us on the outside, it raises expectations for your team for this upcoming season. When you learned that all of those guys were coming back for this 2026 campaign, how did it land for you?
I was pretty excited. You know, nobody's going to have higher expectations for our team than us. We're the guys in the building doing the work every single day. Certainly really proud of the team and the work that they've put in, but we have high expectations. We've got a lot that we want to accomplish. So having players like that only helps you. I think it speaks volumes of what they think of the culture at Oregon, what they want to be a part of, and a great recognition of, hey, I've got an opportunity to improve and grow, and that's one of our DNA traits. We're about growth.
On the left side in the back.
It's Seth Saunders with the Preferred Walk-On Show. You coached former Burlsworth winner Bryce Betcher. With roster construction changing each year, how do you see the role of the walk-on as we progress down this road?
I think for us, it'll always be a big part. And like I said, if you're good enough, you're old enough. Same goes with, you know, it doesn't matter where you come from, right? Nothing's handed out to you at Oregon. You see a guy like Bryce, he started off playing baseball. He's playing center field. He started for us as a safety, was an okay cover guy, and then all of a sudden he's a guy that's making a tackle all over the field, and we're going to find a role for that guy. We want to continue to find guys like that. Every year we've had walk-ons that have been put on scholarship for us. I hope that continues to be a big dynamic piece of our team, and certainly the lifeblood of your program, because those guys play really hard.
On your right side in the far corner there.
Hey, Coach. Ian Fitzsimmons, ESPN Radio. How have you all been able to build that chemistry to fight for the guy next to him in this NIL portal world we're living in? Because you've been able to do that, you know, day in, day out. And on a lighter note, You got a Chick-fil-A out there in Eugene. What would a Waffle House do for recruiting?
Oh my gosh, Waffle House sounds great. Waffle House sounds fantastic. No, yeah, really for us, football is a piece of it. But, I hope that guys that walk into our program, they walk away with lifelong lessons about what's so much more. And I think the world thinks that everything's really transactional right now when it comes to college football, and there's certainly a piece of that. I think where we've been able to win is all the things that aren't transactional, the relationships outside the building, the trip, to the beach for a workout, the climb up Spencer's Butte, this fellowship at my house, the time away from ball, I think is something that's really been a separator for us, something we'll always continue to do. Maybe at some point we even take a trip down here to this, down to the southeast and visit a Waffle House.
We have time for a final question for Coach Lanning. Coach, on your left side here.
Steve McGargy, Associated Press. Just with Dante coming back, he could have been, as he mentioned, could have been a first-round pick this year. What's the next step you want him to add to his game so he'll be as ready as possible for the next level?
I have the same expectation for Dante that I have in every player on our team. It's to grow and continue to get better, and Dante understands the specifics of that. I won't get into the specifics of that, but this is a guy that's worn a lot of hats in our program. He came and he watched Dylan Gabriel for a year. He sat in that seat as our starting quarterback this past season, and now this is the opportunity to see that all mature and grow. And where he's really grown as a leader, that's really shown up this offseason. What he's been able to do away and off the field is extremely impressive. The impact he's made on the community, the impact he's made on his teammates. But I'd love to see it all come together, and I think we go as our quarterback goes, right? And he's certainly in a special position to help create that and make us a special team this year.
Coach Lanning, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.